Welcome to KillCo. I am Mr. K. Today is day 3 of the Whiskey Advent Calendar for the Whiskey Tribe / me just fuddling through this with the whiskeys I have, which is fine by me. 20, 24, 25 whiskeys in 1 month per day. Fun. But doing these videos every day, pain in the ass, but doable. Today I actually have the whiskey that the tribe is doing. Greenspot. Yes. This is one that was given to me by my father this past July on my birthday, and it is delicious. So this is one of those situations where I'm not trying anything for the first time. I know I like this. I've been keeping it kind of quiet, we'll say, in the form of drinking. As you can tell, I haven't done much to it. But there's this beautiful bottle and the green spot, and that's so nice. Let's see, Greenspot single pot still Irish whiskey, triple distilled Irish whiskey. From a tradition dating to 1805 comes the inspiration for Greenspot single pot still Irish whiskey, triple distilled, matured and bottled for Mitchell and Sons. Oh, fine wines and spirits of Dublin. How very nice. There's a bunch on the back too, but I'm not going to read all that. If you want to read that, buy the bottle. I don't want to be one of those so-called review people who just reads the thing. But reading some of it is always good. Ooh, quiet. I just want to drink it right from the bottle. But I won't. This time. Again, one of the reasons I don't like doing reviews every day is because I don't batch shoot or anything. I should. I'm thinking about it. But I'm actually in a performance right now, and scheduling is hectic, we'll say. I have a lot of stuff to do and a limited amount of time. So let's get to it, shall we? This nose is delicious. It is floral, sweet. I almost want to say candied. And as Daniel has plugged this idea in my head, there's this weird kind of half coconut thing in the background that I'm sensing because I've heard his story. And if you want to hear his story too, he did the Advent calendar, but that's mostly for official tribe members and it's not listed, so I'm not going to list that. But he did tell his story during one of the earlier episodes in the year where they went to Ireland. So I will link that somewhere above my head. I haven't quite figured out which direction I should point yet, but I'll figure it out. Either way, it's going to be up there. And those are all Irish whiskeys that are amazing, I'm sure. I haven't tried all of them, but they're on the list. There's a bit of honey. And the grain. I guess that's a single pot still thing right there. It smells marvelous. I mean, I could go on and on about how much I love Irish whiskey because it's really what locked me into doing this was finding Redbreast 12 cask strength. Thanks, Rex. And enjoying it so much that I just need to keep going. I need to try more Irish whiskeys. I need to try all the bourbons. I need to try the scotches. Scotch is actually where I started first, oddly enough, with Lefroy of all things. So you can get past that hurdle early on. You should be fine. Let's do this. Ooh, I just thought of a pearl for a second. That was odd. Pearls don't smell like anything, but they're beautiful. Oh, that's so nice. Let's see, shortbread cookie or biscuit notes? Definitely. It burns. Always. Never get used to that. I never will, but I think it's after the first sip. It gets easier. The rest of your body's like, oh, you're doing this now. Fine. Oh, I just got a citrus note. Fun. Like orange peel or something. Let's see if I can get any more from the taste if I hold it in my mouth for a second. I always do the first sip just like that to just, enjoy it as I would. Very light, but it coats the mouth in the way I love. I've talked about this a few times now, that it latches on like butter would. or some kind of fat. I don't know why that's what I equate it to, and I don't know how that is. I assume it has something to do with oils or congeners or science, stuff I don't completely understand, but I don't need to. I just need to know that if I sip it and it does this thing, I like it. Yeah, it's all over my tongue right now. The finish is pretty quick, honestly. Let's do that thing I did last time. That actually was fun for me, because it's something I do anyway. When I'm looking up whiskey at a bar, if I see a bottle I'm not sure what it is, I've never tried it, I go in, I look at my whiskey app. It's very convenient, and just ask it questions. Excuse me. It's not too sweet. It smells sweeter, but when you taste it, it's just a little bit of a powdered sugar, I guess? That's odd. It's hard for me to latch onto what I'm thinking about when drinking whiskey because my brain is distractible, we'll say. That's why I'm not calling myself an actual review channel, because some people can really hone in on this stuff, like Ralphie and Aquavita and those guys, and it's Bourbon Night, and all these people who just pick out these notes where I just go, I don't, yes, sure, I'll roll with it. Greenspot. See what the official notes are and such. I haven't rated this? Mother. It says 5, thank you. This is delicious. It's still not Redbreast 12 cask strength, but it is very good. And I put this aside so I don't drink it all the time. Price for the bottle is about $70. 40%, so oddly enough, at a lower rate, I still love it. The burn is still there. The nose profile listed here: vanilla, pear, honey, banana, and apple. I did say honey. I know stuff before I know stuff. Taste. Oh yeah, they did talk about apple when I watched the video earlier. Cereal. That's what I was getting when I thought of grain. That might be the citrus feeling. For me, it was more orange and not apple. Some people said pear, so maybe it's that. I haven't eaten a lot of pears in my life. Vanilla, that's pretty common in all whiskeys almost, except for the really harsh stuff. And the finish, it says vanilla, apple, and oak. I agree. And I like looking at this because it helps me get the words. Sometimes it's just the right word. Like when I say citrus, I mean apple, and that kind of thing. All right, the official tasting notes by the people who make it, I guess. Just has an official notes. Everything else I read was community notes. So that's just people giving their input for free, much like I'm doing. Nose, fresh aromatic oils and spices with orchard fruits and barley and a background of toasted wood. I don't know why I'm speaking like that, but I agree. Barley, the oils and spices, me. Orchard fruits, yes. The taste, full spicy body, a hint of clove along with the fruity sweetness of green apples, rounded off with toasted oak. Really? Cloves, huh? I don't know if I've ever tried cloves. Yeah, I would agree. I'm not quite certain if I've had cloves in the recent memory. That's why I couldn't even try to say it. And the finish is lingering flavors of spices, and barley. Barley is good. But yeah, day 3. Thank you, Daniel, for making this one day 3. This is glorious. It is one of his favorites. It is one of my favorites. Redbreast 12 still is what I like best. But my father did get this for me, and it was a wonderful gift. I actually need to share it with him sometime soon. I don't know if he's had any yet. Maybe I'll bring some to rehearsal tonight. We'll see. Until next time, Sláinte. I have so much adult stuff to do today, and I don't want to. Oh well.